Alright, so I had an issue with my recordings for day 5 and 6. I can't remember. Is this 7 or 8? Let me see. Because last day I uploaded was for. Let's see. 4 was 3 days ago, so 4 and then 5, 1 day, 6. Today's day 8, but I had problems with day 7, 5, 6, and 7. My thing wasn't recording, and I think I ran out of like disk space or something, or like space on my drive, whatever it was. I ran out of space, and I wasn't able to upload. So then on top of that, my computer's just been running mad slow. Um, and I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I have like a horrible processor, so some upgrades need to be made within the coming future. But that's besides the point. So, what we went over recently is I think last time I talked it was goals. And then so after that we went over break of structure. By we I mean the video. Um it so break of structure is basically like it's when the market breaks the current trend. So if it's an uptrend, it's whenever a market breaks the up and goes down. Vice versa. If it's going down, market breaks the down and goes up. That's all the break of structure is. Um, and then if it's breaking to the high side, that means a candle has to close above the high. So I drew some, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I drew some examples. So this first one is breaking the high side. So it went up and went down, and then it closed above that high, which means it's now going up. And then for this one, it closed above it closed below the low, so it's going down. It makes sense to me. I'm bad at explaining it, but it makes sense to me. And like it makes sense. So now like whenever I think about it, like before I was saying how I saw when he was talking about like time frames and stuff, I was like, okay, this makes sense. So now my thing is knowing how like break of structure is. Now we know trends, we know time frames, higher time frames hold more power, stuff like that. So my thing is like, let's say it's in an uptrend on the weekly time frame, right? So are we watching for breaks of structures in the low break of structure on um the high side? So like if we're looking, what I'm trying to say is if it's trending, if week says it's going up, right? And then let's say 15 minute is going down, am I waiting for that break of structure to go back up to buy in? Because if the week saying it's going up or the day even says it's going up, I wouldn't try to follow that downtrend. I'd try to find when it's going back up again and then get in, because it says it's going up. That's my question. That's my thought process. I'm sure I'm going to learn and understand more. Excuse me. That's just what I was thinking, like, at the moment. And then, like, we also went over how to see a break of structure. There's, like, a little checklist. It was identify the trend. Is it up or down? If it's in an uptrend, we're watching the lows, like I showed you. It has to. It has to close above the high. Um, if it's in downtrend, we're watching the highs because like you're looking for lower highs, higher lows, vice versa. And then in order for it to be a break of structure to the downside into a downtrend, it has to close below the most recent low. So if the most recent low is right here, you would, and there was a wick, like a wick, and or you say this is a candle, this is a wick, and a wick past it, you wouldn't say it's a break of structure because it didn't close here. Because in reality, let's say it closed up here, it's not a break of structure. That means it can still go up. But if this is the most recent low and it closes down here, that means it broke the structure. You know, I don't. You get what I mean. I'm pretty sure that was probably a bad example, but I think you understand what I mean. If not, I have the notes, so I at least know what I'm talking about. And in order for it to be a break of structure to the upside, it has to be above the most recent high. So like if it was going down, right, and then it stopped right here. This is the the most recent high. It was going down, it's going down. It's the most recent high. And then it goes down some more, but then the next one comes up and it closes like that above it. You know it's gonna go back up. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. You know it's gonna go up. Sorry, I don't know why my throat's so like has a bunch of nastiness in it. But anyway, then he talked about individuality, being confident in yourself. Um, do what works for you. Don't force something that's not working. Like if he's teaching something and then I'm learning and I'm like, I don't get this. Or the way he's teaching it, I don't understand, but if I apply it like this, I understand, then do it the way you understand it. Just because his way doesn't work doesn't mean yours won't, you know? He's basically saying he's setting down ground. It's like when your coach teaches you 5 out, but you and your teammate like run a bunch of back screens and pick and rolls without him telling you to. Like he's giving you the setup, an outline, an idea, and it's up to you to really come up with what works. Like if he says pass and cut the whole time, but instead of just cutting in front, cutting behind him, you can get open, cut behind them. Change it to where it works for you. And then he's saying be yourself. Not obviously. Some people don't get that. Like, I mean, sometimes I'm like that. I see like even this dude like making all that money. I'm like, I want to be like him. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to be rich? But at the same time, it's like I can get to a similar point and still be myself. I don't gotta do exactly what he did or buy the same shoes, clothes. Yeah, I gotta find what makes me happy and like what it really just goes back to like goals. Like his goals aren't the same as mine, even though our common goal is probably making money. Like we both have like different goals, and then do what I want because what others say don't matter. I gotta keep like drilling that into my brain. Like just because someone says something or someone thinks a certain way doesn't mean that I should believe it. Like whatever I do what I want because that makes me happy, not because I think Billy likes it. Like I shouldn't cater to others. I should do exactly what I said, like what makes me happy, like, and that's all there is to it, you know. And then be confident. I feel like that goes back to like when he was like, I will has a saying like for our goals, like I will achieve them or I am achieving it. Like it goes back to that. Like be confident in your goals. Like speak it into existence. Don't just say it and like don't say it and not mean it. Like mean it no matter what other people say. because at the end of the day, you only got yourself, so you might as well be happy with who you are than trying to be someone you're not. But then, most recent day, went over liquidity. Um, I wrote down some notes, but then I like went in the comments to see what other people wrote, and I'm probably gonna watch that video like 2 more times because still feel like I don't understand it. But um, liquidity is often above highs and before lows, and when price reaches those levels, a lot of orders are triggered. So I think I get it from a very base standpoint, or that was where it's found. Sorry, liquidity is resting orders in the market. Those include stop orders and limit orders. Um, I think I get a general idea. When I get confused, is like, how do you see it? Like they say that because like it says, why is it important? Big institutions like banks need large volume to fill their huge positions. They actively seek out these liquidity zones to enter or exit the market. But like, how do I identify those zones? Like, how do I say there's liquidity here, there's liquidity there? And I guess that's what's gonna come in the next videos. But like, just reading it and like trying to apply it, it doesn't make sense. Like, I need to see it. Even if it's not like a straightforward example, like I need some kind of example to really show me what it means, and then it explain liquidity sweeps, benefits for us as traders. But yeah, I think the best thing for me right now is the fact that I'm very like, I want to say, I don't want to say motivated because it's not motivation, but I'm very dedicated and I'm like excited to do this. Like every day, I'm excited to learn. I will say, like today, it was low key kind of hard to not get this. I was getting distracted a lot, and like it's kind of hard to take notes, and I wanted to look somewhere else. But like I keep telling myself, like I can't do that. Like I need to be focused on this, the work. I don't need to be focused on other stuff because that other stuff's not going to get me anywhere or help me get to the position I want to be. So I need to keep on keeping my mind focused and like have my eyes set on a goal. And I am in like, even right now, let's see. I just took a trade because I wanted to apply what I kind of learned today. And right now it's kind of creeping up to my sell limit or my take profit. So it's going kind of good. I'm not gonna be. I need to put in more chart work, but at the same time, I don't want to until I refine everything because I don't want to accidentally have bad habits mixed in with the good ones. Like I need it to be good habits. And if it's bad habits, it's just adjustments because of the good habits I made, you know? But other than that, this is day 8. I don't know. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8 in one video. And hopefully I can fix my problem and have everything uploaded day by day again. Because, you know, I felt really bad about... It made me feel, like it sucked because I was doing so solid, and then it just like messed up my groove. And like, you know, stuff like that's gonna happen. You're always gonna have an obstacle. It was just like annoying because it's like, bro, I look so like, what's it called? Like, I look so not unprofessional, but like, I look like someone who just talks because it looks so inconsistent right now. But I'm gonna get the consistency down. I'm streaming tonight. I'm gonna be live. We're trying to hit affiliate. We're almost there. Twitch nerfed the affiliate thing, so it's way easier. So we're gonna hit affiliate. And then, like I said, my goals: retire my parents. Let's just go back and look at them real quick. Retire my parents, help my friends and their family, and profit 6 figures every month. Those are my long-term goals, but right now I gotta watch my videos, finish mastering basics, test strategies and decipher what works best, learn time and money management, keep form of income to fund my journey, stick to basics and stay disciplined, work and learn even when I don't want to, become profitable consistently paper trading, find like-minded people to help learn and get a funded account, and we will do that by the end of the month. I'm determined. I'm not finishing, or not the month. Maybe the month, you never know. The month's almost over though, so probably not. But we'll 100% get a funded account by the end of the summer. That's my goal. That's like my main goal, end of summer. And I will be a profitable trader. I will retire my family. I will help my friends and their family. I will prove everyone wrong. I will stay disciplined. And I am taking the steps to be who I want to be. And I think I'm going to end out every single video with saying those, because I feel like that's really important. And the more I say it, the more I'll believe it, the more hopefully he'll believe it, and then eventually it'll just be truth. And I won't even have to say those things anymore because I had already done it. And I'm on to other things. Like that Porsche 718 came in, and then Ved's Porsche 911 GT3 Turbo. Or 911 Turbo S. I don't know. Something like that. It's his car, not mine. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm going to upload this literally in the next 5 minutes of me finishing this off. So, anyways, tools.